Hello all, welcome back to our journey with the Landscapes Tarot. I will now attempt the 8-card spread that I mentioned in my previous video with Landscape Tarots with the 2 examples of the 3-card spread. And I'm glad I'm doing it this way. I feel like this is going to be a fairly extensive spread and deserves its own sort of time and space. So without further ado, right, remove our, now we know, our psychic vacuum cleaner stone. Thank you. Move this box. Okay. And I've already pre-shuffled the deck, so you don't have to watch my excruciatingly painful shuffling. And let's see. Yeah, this 8-card spread comes from the guidebook that Francesca Mattioni created. And I really found this concept of spread quite intriguing. So it is an 8-card spread, and I'll go through it briefly and then I'll say it again as I'm picking out the cards because it's a lot to remember. Okay, so card number 1, probably over here, is birth. Okay, the starting place or condition or spiritual characteristics that have determined your original being. Card number 2 is for family. Who and what welcomed you, what advice or obstacles you need, or what protection or challenges are you needing or going through, okay? 3, the guide, your most genuine talent. Okay, cool. 4, the shadow, your greatest fear. Nothing light here, okay? 5, the dream, your authentic vocation. 6, community, where to find support. 7, the excessive load, what no longer serves you. And 8, the seed, what you have the power to become. Ooh, okay, so I am a mix of excitement and nerves, and more so concerned for having enough space. Let's see, scoot this just a little bit. Okay, 8-card spread. As I'm doing this spread, I've mentioned quite a bit about the creator of this deck, but I forgot to kind of pay honor to the illustrator of this deck. So Yoshimari, she is, I believe, Italian and Japanese, and it is thanks to her gorgeous, oh, I can't even find the right words, right? Just really, really compelling. Compelling's the best word, right? Compelling illustrations that really bring, you know, this deck into its power. Okay, so now I gotta focus. But yeah, I would be remiss to not give credit, give thanks to the illustrator for such powerful imagery. Okay, card number 1, birth. What do we need to know? What do we need for birth? Hierophant. Okay, and I gotta look up to make sure I have enough space. Okay, let me just get all the cards out and then I'll move them around. Okay, 2, family. What do we need to know for family? Family. need to know for family? What do we need to know for family? What do we need to know for family? Thank you. Okay. The guide. What do we need to know for guide? Okay. What do we need to know for guide? Honestly, I cannot shuffle faster than this. That's okay. Shuffling with intention. Shuffling with intention. What do we need to know? Oh, let's see. Let's take this for guide. I'm going to take this for shadow. Ha ha ha. Look at the shadow. Cool. Dream community. What do we need? Dream community. It wants to give me more cards. What do we need for dream? Dream. What do we need? Okay. What do we need for dream? 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 Oof. Okay. What do we need? Okay. What do we need for dream? Cups. Okay. Okay, we have room. Good. Okay. Okay. Community, excessive load, C. What do we need? What do we need? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, thank you. Yes, 3 cards. Nice. Okay. You will go there. Okay, and nice. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Let's do a little. This feels right. Okay, that feels right. I appreciate in the kind of the spread description, it was described to lay out the cards that feels, you know, whatever, like natural to you. I don't know, this is kind of geometric and it doesn't feel very, it does feel natural. It does, because we have the ebbs and the flows. Okay, okay. Okay, well, now let's find out what is in the message, right? So remember, card number 1 is birth, and without looking at the guidebook right away, ooh, little goosebumpy, because tree of life, right? Hierophant, traditions, okay? Spirit, growth. These colors, again, just, right? It's almost as if, even though it's a tree, this looks like red clouds, reaching up, you know, to the heavens. Rooted, foundation, the starting place or condition or spiritual characteristics that have determined your original being. Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm now going to take a little peek here at the guidebook. And, you know, this takes quite a bit of time. I'll try to get a little faster. But I can't like pre-tab any of this because we don't know what's going to come up. Oh, and 2 chickadees, okay? 2 chickadees sing and flit around a large oak tree that dominates the scene from a hill. The trunk is vast, and a strange little door could open up. Strange little door. Oh, okay. Strange little door could open a path to new hidden worlds. Okay, I gotta stop. Okay. Spiritual characteristics. Starting place. Okay. This is a sacred place to climb into, leaving the city and fog behind, reconnecting with the same spontaneity as a little spring bird to the fundamental teachings of life, encountering others, embracing family traditions, okay, and discovering others, taking root. Ooh, okay. Of course there's way more. I'm just reading a few couple of sentences. But yeah, okay. That's pretty good for birth. Family. Judgment. Okay. Family. Again, these images. Aurora Borealis. This almost like fox or wolf spirit with this elk maybe. And then, ooh, we got this little lit up teepee. Is that a teepee? Are there? I'm sorry. I don't think there are teepees in Alaska. But perhaps there's some sort of home structure made in that form. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Judgment. Family judgment. Who and what welcomes you? Ooh. Who is welcoming who? It's like they're welcoming each other. Advice and obstacles, but more so protections. This feels very protective, like a protective spirit. Ooh, these colors. Okay, judgment. Let's see. Judgment. I realize if I actually knew the order of the major arcana, I wouldn't always be flipping through everything so much. And I forgot who I had a conversation with about like Roman numerals. I am not good with Roman numerals. Although as a symbol, there we go, judgment. Ooh, Arctic winter is illuminated by the pink and green lights of the Aurora Borealis, which shines down and embraces a family asleep in their yurt. Okay, it's not a teepee, it's a yurt. That's more culturally accurate. Ancient beings, our ancestors move within the lights. Those dreams yet to come true. They take shape of a fox spirit, right? Wild yet close to human, whose muzzle is ethereal as it touches the flesh and pulsating life of a large moose. Oh, this is a moose, not an elk. Large moose that has stopped to enjoy the wonder of the sky. Family asleep in their yurt. Again, little goosebumpy. This is our family card, and here's a family asleep in a yurt. Here's a spirit of welcome, of guidance, of protection. Oh, okay. This is speaking to me very personally, so I'm not gonna elaborate that, but again, confirmation in this process. It's so cool. Moving on to the guide. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. Collaboration, community. The guide, your most genuine talent. see what this guide has to say, okay? Pentacles, 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 pentacles. 3 pentacles. Fallen logs are just as important as the trees stretching up towards heaven. In fact, they generate new life and soil. Mushrooms, okay, connect the plant system and exchange nutrition and information with other plants via the mycelial network. That's all underground, right? So all the interconnective channels, right? This interconnectivity going on. The guide, your most genuine talent. Okay? On the surface, things look separate, but underneath, we're all interconnected. We're all interconnected. Your most genuine talent, right? And this light illuminating the awareness. We're all interconnected. We all have our part. We all have a place. I mentioned this a few videos back, but again, all my videos are interconnected. Whatever theme I'm touching on, I can reference back to a previous video, right? We all have our part. We're all in service to something greater. The total of our energies, the total of our contributions to healing, right? To nourishing, to sustaining, to surviving. Love that, love that. Okay. The shadow. Okay, as soon as this card came out, it was like, there's a shadow. Here's the light, here's the dark. King of Wands. Okay. Mature ideas, mature action, mature creativity, wands, right? And I associate the king now with like maturity, right? The wisest form of you know, the suits in tarot. The king, the all-knowing, the strongest kind of example of whatever in the suits. Okay, King of Wands. Let's see, Wands, Kings, right? And a white tiger penetrates the thick foliage of the jungle. Wise and regal, he moves in damp places, impenetrable and full of presence. He leads you to the landscape of the King of Wands, showing the inexhaustible energy of this figure. The jungle is danger and life, full of predators and lush vegetation. All space is concentrated in the gait of the big cat as it responds to its own senses. Your greatest fear. Greatest fear. Remember shadow, right? In this layout. Your greatest fear. Leadership. Venturing into the unknown, venturing into the difficult territory, the difficult area.